Hello everyone, this is Raman and today we will see our first Selenium test case. I am very excited. Hopefully you are excited too. So let's rock on. Okay, so here what we are going to do, if you remember in the last lecture, I imported these two uh, packages, which is basically the Selenium packages. Now, in this program, what we are going to do, we are going to um, open a browser and we open a website through our Selenium program. So when you run any Selenium program, so there is one interface comes into the picture, that is the web driver. So what I'm going to do, I'm just creating an object of that driver. So web driver, we will go into the details, but as of now, I'm writing a simple program which will open the Chrome browser. So WebDriver, and I'm creating an object of that. I will say driver equals to new, and here I'm creating the referring to the class Chrome driver because I want to create a Google Chrome object. Okay, and there are few things. If you are not from the um, Java background, you may be getting something which is little difficult. But don't worry, from the next lecture, you will be get familiar with these kind of things, how I'm declaring these variables, what is web driver, what is interface, what is class. I will try my best to teach you so that you can relate that topic with this topic and then you can understand. But as of now, what I'm doing, I'm creating the system property system dot set properties and the key value. Okay, so actually we have to do one more thing here. The thing is that we need to go back to our Selenium page, and on this page, if you come down over here, there is third-party drivers, binding, and plugins. So we need to go over there and we need to download an exe for the Chrome driver. For that, what you need to do, you need to see here is Mozilla and here is the Chrome. So just need to click on this. Okay. This is required to open your browser. So there is one executable file is required for that. So I'm selecting Chrome browser. Underneath that, you will find latest release. So I'm clicking on it. Okay, here the download comes and I'm clicking on the downloads. So here you find the binaries or the executable files for this, which is in the form of zip file. So as we are using Windows, so Windows it is win32.zip. Don't worry about that. If your operating system is 64-bit, it will work on that as well. And here is the Mac if you are running your application on the Mac operating system, and here for the Linux operating system. So what I'm going to do, I'm just clicking on it, and it is very small file. And if you see, if I go and open it, so you see there is a Chrome driver.exe file, and I'm I have already copied it to my favorite folder, D software Selenium executable. Okay, Selenium, I'm putting all the software which is required under this folder, and it's a good practice. And means if you keep your folder in, keep your executables or libraries into one folder, then it will be easy to find it. Okay, so I kept it here. Now, what next? Next thing is that system.property. We basically need to define the properties. When you are using the Chrome driver, the property which is required, which we need to set is the webdriver.chrome.driver. what is this property, how it works. We will see. I will have a complete explanation of this in maybe the after 4 or 5 lectures. But as of now, this thing we need to put it as a key. So I'm just copying it, or if you want, you can write it over here. So in double quotes, I'm just putting this property, and next is the value. And value is nothing but it is the path where your exe is downloaded. And I downloaded the Google Chrome exe over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just copying it and paste this path here. And also I need to give this rename copy .exe. Okay, so this particular thing is get copied here. So our this step is over. We need to put a semicolon in the end. All right, so we are almost there. So now what I need to do, I just need to start my browser. To start my browser, I'm already have one object which is pointing to Chrome driver, and I already set the property for the Google Chrome. So next, driver dot get. So with the help of this get, you can open a website in Google Chrome. So I'm giving one website here, http colon, it's a colon, yes, it is colon, I think so. Okay, www.yahoo.com. Okay, so this is my website which I want to open. Okay, that's it. Our first Selenium test case. It's not a case, but it's way you are starting your Selenium. So what next we need to do? Go to run, or you can press Control F11 and run the application. Yes, I'm going to run this my basic test.java. I say OK. So now you can see this Chrome is controlled by automated test, and this should open my yahoo.com website. Okay, yeah, here you go. So the yahoo.com website is opened here, and this is same as you open by using any browser. So the thing which you are doing manually, this is done by Selenium automatically. Okay, I'm closing this as of now, and you can see some red lines here. Don't worry about this. This is not the errors. These are the log information. So error, mostly whenever you are getting the error, it will throw the error in the form of error message. Say an example, if I forget to put a semicolon here, okay, and if I want to run now, so this application is having error, and I'm saying okay. So this is saying error exists in the required project. Okay, do you want to proceed? No. Okay, we need to see the error, then we need to say proceed. And down you see expected thread main, some error it is throwing. Okay, basically it is looking for if there is a syntax error, which is semicolon to complete the statement. So I just modify this statement. Now the error will go once you run it again. Okay, you can see the error is gone. Okay, so this way you are basically opening a web page on the Google Chrome. The same way means if you want to open the page in a Internet Explorer or Firefox, so these are the drivers we need to use, and also we need to download the corresponding binaries. So I'm here Not here. Where is that page is closed? Downloads. So I will go to that selenium.org. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just downloading the driver for Internet Explorer, and from there we will see how to open the page in the Internet Explorer or Edge. Okay, so both are same. So here if you go for the Edge, Microsoft Edge driver, so I will click on it. Okay, here it is little bit different. So here you can see these are the release. So I will take the latest release. Okay, so it is get copied. So let me check in the folder. I will cut it from here and I will store it into my executable folder. Okay, so now this is the file. I will take this file because I need to give a reference here. So instead of Chrome driver, I will paste my Microsoft web driver. And also we have to make the changes here because here I'm saying we need to open a we need to open a Chrome driver. So here the property which we need to change for the IE web driver, it would be this one. Instead of Chrome, the only change is that instead of Chrome, you need to put the IE. IE indicates Internet Explorer. Now, what I'm going to do here, new, I will say Internet. One second. Internet Explorer. Okay, so we basically need to add it here, Internet Explorer driver, right? So now here I'm changing to google.com and we are set to go execute our test case in Microsoft WebDriver. Actually here I have some security issue with my Edge window. So we will get one error, so that I want to show you. You may or may not get that error if there is no security issue for your Edge window, but I'm getting that error, which is the timeout expire issue. So let me run it. It is taking more than the expected time, so it means something going wrong over here. So why I want to show this to you so that you get familiar that there is some problem and how you will identify that problem. Here, if you see down here, caused by the Java util concurrent timeout exception. So there is an exception. Exception is nothing but it is an error at the runtime. So when the Selenium is trying to execute this particular test case, then it find out timeout exception issue. Okay, so for that, actually what I'm going to do, for that I will go to downloads, and here you can see the Internet Explorer driver for driver server. So I will select this my for 64-bit window. So I will copy it here. If I go to folder, if I double click on this, so this is the IE driver server.exe. I already copied it into my folder. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I will give this IE driver as an executable file. So I will go here and I will say instead of web driver, I will select IE driver. Okay, and here we want to open there is no other change because Edge and IE both are using the same property WebDriver IE.driver. Okay, so now let me run it. So here now you can see that the particular google.com page is opened. Okay, so same way we can take other pages. So we'll go to run this. So now you can see it is opening and it opens the yahoo.com page. So this way means I have demonstrated you that how to open the a page Selenium through Selenium by using Internet Explorer and Chrome. Yeah. So now if the same thing I want to open in the Firefox, what I need to do, I will go to the Selenium org, that same thing here, and I will select the third party, Mozilla uh, Gecko driver. So we need to click on the latest. So this is the driver for the Firefox. And here if you see, if you are using 32-bit, most of the people now use 64-bit version of Windows. So I'm just clicking on this. So once we click it, we'll have this zip file. So I'm going here and show in folder. I will double click on this. This is the exe file, geckodriver.exe. So same exe file, I copied it over here, geckodriver.exe. Okay. Now, what next we need to do? There is no much changes. First, we need to change this IE. For the Firefox, we have Gecko. So I'm copying this and paste it over here. So this will be the driver for the Firefox. And next we need to change the exe name. So exe name is for Firefox is this one, Gecko driver. So I'm just changing over here and I'm pasting. The other thing is that here we are using Internet Explorer driver. So instead of that, it should be Firefox driver. And for Firefox driver, we need to import Firefox driver package. So we have inserted. That's it. And now we are ready to execute our first test case in Firefox. So for that, I'm just going to run, or you can press Control F11. Yes. Okay. Now the application is running for Firefox. Okay, there is some problem. Firefox is installing your update and will start. Okay, so there was some problem in Firefox, I believe. But has he opened? Yes, it is trying to open, but there was a problem. Let me try one more time. Let me close all the Firefox. Okay, let me run one more time. Control F11 I'm pressing. So here now you can see that yahoo.com website is opened. So with the help of Selenium now, we are able to open the browser. We can open the browser and we can open a website. Not only that, you can basically run the other things. If I say system.out.println, which is a Java command, and I'm saying print driver dot get title. So if you are using get title method, it means you want to see the title of that particular website which is opened. So now I'm going to run it. We can use run or control F11. Yes. So it should open the web browser, right? As expected. So it is opening yahoo.com and it is still running. And now you can see it has printed Yahoo, which is the title of that particular website. So now this recording is little going long. So, but here we are just completed our session 1 where we have seen that how to install the required software and how to run the first test case in the Selenium. Thanks for watching.